Hey, what's up you guys? John from Old Reading Farm here. In today's video, we are going to give you the saddest garden tour you've probably ever experienced. So, let's get started.
It's cute, but so sad.
Yeah.
Heyo!
Some squash bugs, eggs right on it. That's good.
Grab the other one.
That one doesn't feel good.
No?
No. Soft.
You're just gonna leave it? We'll feed it to the chickens.
Look at this thing, huh?
How do you feel it? Yeah, it's weird. It's like
Flaccid.
flaccid.
Kill someone with this. All right, so this is more than I was actually expecting from over here. So this is where we planted a whole bunch of vegetables, peppers, apparently zucchini, and lettuce and tomatoes, and also some grass, as you can see. And you know, I guess like I wasn't expecting, you know, like the best garden ever, but I was expecting something to grow. And like I said, so these are the only two things that really grew. And you know, there's these little tiny baby peppers right here, but these have been here for months. They should be like actual peppers by now. And I mean, these plants should be up here. So constant theme of this video is going to be there's something off with our soil. So what we did down here was there was a whole bunch of trees and we took all the trees down. This was one of our first projects here at this new property. Took all the trees down and then we had someone come in and remove the stumps. And then after that we brought in some fill, we brought in some soil, we brought in a lot of soil. And we also used alpaca manure. We were thinking, you know, oh, it's gonna be great. We're gonna grow a ton of flowers. We're gonna grow some veggies for us and sell them on the roadside stand or whatever, but that's not what happened. So, let's go look at our tomatoes.
Like there's a tomato there.
So here's the fruits of our labor. Go to that Shitty Harvest Facebook page. Oh, look. There's another one right here. And one right here.
So these are sun golds.
And now correct me if I'm wrong, but there are supposed to be more than one tomato per plant, right?
Yeah, typically.
So, and I mean, you can even see it. Like this looks like a freaking desert. All the cracks in the ground and like this soil is just rock hard. It's sad. Kale plants that are doing pretty well because we planted them basically right in alpaca manure. Good job, guys. But like everything else, you know, these were planted at the exact same time.
Right.
Slight difference.
Yeah.
So, and you know, this spot is this side, this quadrant, and the one behind me were basically filled with alpaca manure. So underneath this topsoil is basically all alpaca manure. So I'm surprised that it's just like these that are doing so well. But I mean, you can see like some of the cosmos seem to be doing okay, but a lot of them are really short. So they're just clearly not getting enough nutrients. And then like we have dahlias over here, but these should be much taller than what they are right now, right?
Yeah. Like practically getting ready to bloom.
Right.
And they're just like barely.
Yeah, they're barely a thing. So sad. Obviously there's a lot of weed pressure that we have, but it's been like, you know, what's the motivation to try
Right.
to come down here and weed when
Yeah.
it's just like there's nothing that's gonna go. So, and then in the back quadrant, we can take a look. Catherine's getting very sad filming this. So in the front here, it was like basically peas, right?
I did a row of squash, a row of green beans, a row of dill, a row of zinnias.
So this was all seeds back here. And so like, this is a zinnia.
Yeah, that's a zinnia.
So at least that's
I mean,
something.
this is a pea right here. A green bean, I mean.
But I mean, again, they should be
Huge. And like you see how the leaves are all like awful yellow, like nutrient starved.
Yeah. So then it's sort of the same thing over on this side.
Yeah, that was all seeds too. Oh, so there must be extra nutrients like right here because the weeds are growing.
Ton of
And
alpaca food.
well, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zinnias right in a row. This is just like a freaking Sahara desert.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is what 2 zinnias right here.
Yeah. Good hydrangea, not eaten by deer. Bad hydrangea, all eaten by deer. That looks pretty good.
Yeah. We went through a lot of options of what we were going to do down here. You know, so there's the throw more money at it option where we would come down and instead of putting topsoil down, we would put compost down. But that would be so much compost and so much money, and who knows if it's even going to work. And then there was another option where we could get a tiller or have somebody till, and then we would till all these gardens up. We would plant a cover crop like rye or, you know, winter wheat, something like that, that'll hold everything together over the winter, and then till it under again in the spring, and then probably bring in more compost and then plant. But that would probably be more expensive than just the compost option. Third option was to just nuke it and plant grass here and put a pasture here. But seeing as it's just been 1 year, I don't think we're ready to quite give up on it yet. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna transform these 2 back quadrants into our raspberry and blueberry patches. And then we're gonna take the front 2 quadrants and we're gonna build some nice raised beds so that, you know, we can maybe do some kugel culture at the bottom or whatever. You know, we'll fill the raised beds with something at the bottom like wood, which we have plenty of. And then we'll fill it with compost and then plant in there, because hopefully then we'll have less weed pressure and it'll be less soil that we need to worry about overall. And plus we have the sawmill, so we can probably make some really nice looking raised beds that we can easily fence in and protect from the deer, because you can look at our 2 hydrangea bushes back there, clearly eaten by deer, even some of the weeds over here. So we got to protect them from the deer. But that's going to be our plan going forward. And hopefully the raspberries and blueberries do well. And hopefully next year at this same time, we can do a tour and Catherine won't be sad and sighing the entire time. And it'll be a much happier garden tour video, and everything will be good.